You may remember this interview back in 2011. Now fast forward to 2025, and BYD is outselling Tesla globally. So how did this happen? Today, we're taking you deep inside the largest BYD electric vehicle factory in China, a sprawling mega plant in Changzhou, to see how one EV rolls off the line every 60 seconds. From blade batteries to body frames, this is what next-gen auto manufacturing really looks like. Before we dive in, I want to know, which EV would you drive today? A Tesla or a BYD? Let me know in the comments. Let's rewind the clock. The story of BYD begins far away from the sleek factories and luxury showrooms of today. It starts in a poor village in China's Anhui province, where a young boy named Wang Chuanfu was raised by his older siblings after losing both parents early in life. Despite hardship, he pushed forward in education, eventually becoming a chemist and earning a master's degree in materials science. In 1995, he founded BYD, short for Build Your Dreams. Not as a car company, but as a battery supplier. With just 20 employees and minimal funding, Wang began producing rechargeable batteries. But he did it differently. While competitors relied on imported Japanese machinery, Wang reverse-engineered those machines, building his own equipment in-house. That mindset was of making everything in-house would become BYD's defining strategy. Within years, BYD was supplying batteries to major phone brands like Motorola, Nokia, and Samsung. Then in 2003, he made a move no one saw coming. He acquired a struggling, state-owned car company. Critics laughed. What did a battery guy know about building cars? But Wang had a plan. He didn't want to assemble electric vehicles. He wanted to control everything inside them. Batteries, semiconductors, motors, screens, even the software. That kind of vertical integration was rare, but it gave BYD an edge no one else had. And that's how the battery guy became the architect of China's most successful EV company. In 2011, when Elon Musk...
And as you're familiar with BYD, which is also on the West Coast, I think they're ramping up production of their electric vehicles. Warren Buffett owns 10% stake in that. Why do you laugh? BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
Have you seen their car? I don't think they have a great product. To be fair, BYD's early models weren't very pretty. But behind the scenes, Wang Chuanfu was pouring billions into R&D, robotics, and energy storage tech. And guess what? In Q4 of 2023, BYD overtook Tesla in global EV sales. BYD delivered over 526,000 electric vehicles, while Tesla shipped around 484,000. That smirk aged fast. Welcome to the BYD Changzhou Mega-Factory. We now step into BYD's crown jewel, the Changzhou base. Nestled in Jiangsu province, this factory isn't just big, it's a city of machines. Covering over 10 million square feet, it's one of BYD's largest and most advanced EV production facilities. And get this plant alone can produce over 600,000 electric cars per year. Automated guided vehicles, or AGVs, glide across polished floors in total silence. Drones scan inventory. LED panels beam real-time production data across the factory walls. Every car model, whether it's the sporty BYD Seal, the compact Dolphin, or the best-selling Auto 3, begins its journey here. From laser-cut steel plates to final polish, each step flows through a precise dance of robotic arms, conveyors, and digital interfaces. Human workers? Still there, but they're now orchestrators rather than operators. They monitor, tweak, and troubleshoot. And here's the kicker. Nearly every component, the battery, motor, semiconductor, even the touchscreen, is made by BYD itself. That level of vertical integration is unheard of in the auto world. The result? Lower costs, tighter quality control, faster innovation. This factory is the blueprint for the EV future, which the world is keeping a close watch on. This is where BYD absolutely dominates, battery tech. Instead of outsourcing, BYD makes its own battery, called the Blade battery. It's flat, it's safe, and it's tough. In tests, they drove nails through it. No fire, no smoke, just raw performance. Why is this important? Because battery safety is one of the biggest hurdles in EV adoption, and BYD rewrote the rules. These Blade batteries are assembled right here, under strict temperature-controlled environments. Robots measure, align, and seal each cell with micron precision. Blade batteries are designed for extreme longevity. Think well over 1 million kilometers over their lifetime under optimal conditions. Next comes the process of pressing and stamping the future. This process starts with making the skeleton of the car. BYD's stamping shop is a mechanical marvel. Sheets of ultra-high-strength steel go into giant hydraulic presses. Out comes the frame of a car, shaped in just seconds. Each machine operates with robotic accuracy. The side panels, roof rails, and door beams are born right here. A single press can push out part after part with incredible consistency. And here's a twist. Many of these presses and dies are designed by BYD's own engineering teams. Next, zero-waste painting. BYD's paint shop is designed for sustainability. Each body receives multi-layer coating in a controlled clean room environment. Robots handle 100% of the application, ensuring smooth, even coats with minimal overspray. Heat is recovered, paint mist is recycled, and water is reused through closed-loop systems. The result is a signature glossy finish that's corrosion-resistant and engineered to endure harsh environments. Interiors and intelligence. Inside the cabin, precision meets comfort. Dashboards are lifted and placed by robotic arms. Seats slide in on guided rails. Touchscreen displays light up as the car's brain boots. BYD's custom OS, Dialink. 360-degree cameras, connected apps, and real-time battery analytics come standard in many models. Unlike most automakers, BYD designs and codes much of this software in-house, keeping the experience tightly integrated. Before any car leaves the line, it goes through a rigorous dynamic testing tunnel. Simulated potholes, rain, and wind resistance stress the vehicle while sensors listen for squeaks and measure alignment. Steering, braking, ADAS sensors. Everything is calibrated automatically, like a health check before delivery. From Changzhou, BYD ships electric vehicles to over 70 countries worldwide. In Europe, BYD is making waves in Norway, one of the most EV-friendly nations on Earth. With strong government subsidies and a public eager to ditch gas engines, the Auto 3 and Dolphin models are now common sights on Norwegian roads. In fact, BYD ranked among the top 3 EV brands in Norway in 2024, an incredible feat for a company that wasn't even in the market just a few years ago. In Southeast Asia, the company has captured headlines and market share in Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia. In Thailand specifically, BYD became the #1 EV brand in 2023, holding over 40% market share in the electric vehicle segment. That's not just growth, that's domination. BYD's expanding its presence with local partnerships and infrastructure, not just exports. BYD is now the fastest growing EV brand in the region. Even in Europe's strict regulatory environment, BYD is building momentum. The Seal U and Dolphin models meet tough EU safety and emission standards, and they're winning over buyers with aggressive pricing and solid feature sets. Many cost thousands less than competitors from Hyundai, VW, and Renault, with no compromise on range or tech. From batteries to software to steel, BYD makes nearly every component itself. That's how it's beating the competition, by controlling the core technologies. So what do you think? Is BYD the future of EVs, or is Tesla still the king? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell us which model you'd want to test drive. If you love seeing how the world's most fascinating things are made, hit subscribe. We've got more factory deep dives coming up, and you won't want to miss them.